Thank you. As a reminder, we play a 2-hour time limit. The umpires will keep the time on the field. The clock has started, men.
Welcome to another edition of RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. We just finished the national anthem. We are streaming this game live as we speak, RealSportsLive.com. So you can actually stream the game on our YouTube channel, on our website, www.realsportslive.com. And so we are streaming today from the San Antonio Classic 2018, sponsored by Canes. Also, we want to congratulate everybody that is in the tournament. It is a Friday morning, and we're going to call this pre-weekend for the spring break. That's right, spring break weekend as we get going. Game number one, 10 o'clock in the morning. Bright and early, McAllen High, the Bulldogs from the Valley versus your Eagle Pass Eagles. It is going to be. So RealSportsLive.com is. Rolly Risa is. Ray Mendoza is over in center field. DeAndre Torres is at short. Isaac Roque is over at third. Braulio Rodriguez, at first base. Braulio Rodriguez is at third. Edward Mendoza is in right. Alex Luna is at second. DHing Hector Montoya. Derek Ibarra is over in left. David Lopez is behind the plate. And on the mound is Rolly Risa. For the Mac High Bulldogs, Rico Moreno is over in center. Aaron Nixon is over at shortstop. Abby Garcia is over at first. Nate Quintanilla is DHing. Hector Garcia is at third. Chris Bernal is over at behind the plate. Jacob Vela is in right field. David Sosa is at second. And Gaby Mata is on the mound for the Mackay Bulldogs. And Mackay is going to be the visiting team. Eagle Pass will be the home team. You're listening to Freddie today at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. We are streaming this game live as we speak on our 5 different platforms, so you can send it out to all your friends and family. www.realsportslive.com is our website. You can go to our Facebook page. Like us, share us, and follow us on Facebook, Real Sports Live. Also, you can go to our YouTube channel, Real Sports Live. If you have Roku TV, you can actually download the Boxcast app and find Real Sports Live. Apple TV, the same thing. So 5 different platforms. Soon to have our 6th platform, which is Periscope. We're working on it. But nonetheless, 5 different ways you can watch this game today live from San Antonio, Texas. 2018 San Antonio Baseball Classic. We're at Blossom Athletic Center. 374 to dead center where Old Glory is at. 305 to right field, the right field foul line, and 312 to left field foul line. And we can guesstimate about 350, 345, 352 the power gaps here at the Northeast Stadium in Blossom Athletic Center. We're set to go for the first pitch. Is I think they're trying to get the some maintenance field work there. If you're an advertiser and want to advertise on our platform, go ahead and call me, 830-968-2010. Also, you can email at realsportslivesw@gmail.com so we can email you the packages of advertising as we cover high school sports. Realsportslive.com, the real leader in sports coverage. So there's a meeting on the mound. There's issues with the mound, so we're going to kind of step away real quick. Well, we're gonna, as they fix the mound and try and see what's going on with. We want to thank Matthew Gary, Realty Executives, also David Saucedo, Maverick County Judge, for being a proud supporter of Eagle Pass Athletics. Mi Pueblo Restaurant. Mi Pueblo Restaurant. EPER Recycling. Salvatorio. Sal. Just call Sal at 513-6675. Rody's Country Fried Chicken. Ram Country Auto World. Grant Bibb. Saritas Tortilla Factory. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Valdez Tire Record Service. TNT Rentals. Siesta Tires Customs and Wheels. Casa de Jacinto Boutique. Rodriguez Law. It's Rodriguez PLLC. And if you want to learn more, go to www.rdz.law. Serving Montgomery County, Maverick, and the greater Houston area. That's Rodriguez, Orlando Rodriguez. Hilario Capetillo, Capetillo Insurance. Also, SmartStream USA, Mr. Joe Mayen. If you guys are wanting to get rid of that cable bill and not pay cable anymore, you need to email him. When you email him or you send him a text, you can get a SmartStream box for a discounted price. It's a bit windy here. The wind is going from the field from right to left. It is overcast this morning here in San Antonio, Texas. They're getting the So we're going to step away here real quick. We'll be back with more after this. So they're getting the mound taken care of. The Eagles last night lost to Madison 7-3, and they lost the first game at 12:30 against Corpus Christi Moody, 12-5. They lost their district home opener against Alexander on Tuesday, so they've had a pretty busy week. They played Tuesday, then came up here, played Thursday, yesterday, two games today. The 5:30 game will be over at East Central, and we'll be having that one live also. In the first game against Corpus Christi Moody, Rayer Mendoza went 0 for 2, actually 0 for 3, with a walk and a run scored. In the second game, he went 1 for 3 with a run scored and a triple. DeAndre Torres had 2 walks, scored a run in the third, and was 0 for 1 in that first game. In the second game, an RBI double, and he was 2 for 3 in that game. Braulio Rodriguez in that Madison game went 0 for 2 with a walk. In the early game, he got hit by a pitch. He went 1 for 3. Roque went 1 for 3 in the first game. In the second game, the nightcap, he went 2 for 3. Ibarra went 0 for 3 with an RBI. In the first game, he went 1 for 1 with a stolen base. Rolly Risa in that first game went 1 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. And the nightcap, he went to 0 for 1. David Lopez in that second game against Madison had a walk, a run scored, 0 for 2. In the first game, he went 1 for 3 with an RBI. Caleb Maldonado in the first game went 1 for 3. Edward Mendoza went 1 for 3 with an RBI and a walk in the first game. In the second game, did not get an at bat. Hector Montoya in that first game went 0 for 1 with an RBI. That was a part of that 4-run inning against Moody. Alex Luna went 0 for 2 in that first game, and only went 0 for 1 in that first game against Moody. So struggling from the plate as the coaches are trying to get everything up and running. We're going to take this time and thank all our great advertisers. One of our good friends, Joe Mayen, SmartStream USA. Are you tired of paying for cable, tired of paying for channels you don't even watch? What if you can pay for cable once and get unlimited access to TV shows, movies, all sporting events, including NFL Sunday Ticket, NBA League Pass, MLB, and all the pay-per-view events, again, with just one-time purchase? Well, I'm not talking about the jailbroken Fire Stick. Those things don't work, as they only stream free internet streams. This box streams private HD streams only available to customers of this particular Smart Stream USA box. Get your free stream box today. Text Joe at 210-446-8881. Ask him to send you a demo video to see how the box works. This box is sell for $300, but if you tell him Freddie sent you at realsportslive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest, well, you're going to get an $80 discount instantly. For $220 one time, you can get unlimited cable TV. Yes, live TV, TNT, Bravo, Showtime, HBO, History Channel, Fox, and all the live TV channels. Call now, 210-446-8881. Tell them Freddie sent you to get an $80 discount off the retail price. Call or text today, 210-446-8881. That's Smart Stream USA, Joe Mayen. And we're about to begin here. We're at the top of the first. If you see this stream of this game, you're seeing all our proud advertisers on the bottom. And you can actually be a part of it if you want to know more and advertise on our... So 10:20 is the game time. 10:20 is the game time. That's a 2-hour time limit. As Mac High is the visiting team, Eagle Pass High School is the home team, and Rolly Risa. So now the first pitch is a ball on the outside corner. So 2 balls and no strikes. And Rolly Risa is on the mound for the Eagles today. Just misses high, ball 3. So runs the count 3 balls, no strikes. And misses low and issues a leadoff walk to Moreno. So you're going to be listening to the PA guy here behind me, which is right, all right. Number 9, Aaron Nixon, the hitter for Mac High. Runner at first base, no outs as we start the first inning. If you're watching us, make sure you guys tell all your friends and family that the game is on live. So if you're from the Valley and you have some more people that you know of, make sure you send them a message. Give them the website, www.riosportslive.com. Send them to our Facebook page, Real Sports Live. Tell them to like it, share it, and follow it. Also, our YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. Real Sports Live. Just gets the outside corner, strike 2. Roku TV and Apple TV are also available. Misses outside, ball 2. Evens out the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Beautiful day for baseball. Friday morning. The kids are out of the... Actually, some of these kids actually are out of school already. They didn't even go to school Thursday and Friday. And it's spring break next week for them. So they didn't even go to school for 2 days. They're happy. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the hitter. As the sun is peeking out. Runner goes, and the only plays at first base. This is a hit and run. So moving over is Moreno, and 1-3 put out for Aaron Nixon. Now Abini Garcia, first baseman. One out here in the top of the first. Abini Garcia. First pitch he sees is a ball is a bit high. Ball one. And he called a balk. So Moreno moves over to third. One ball, no strikes. On the third hitter for McAllen, Garcia. Runner in scoring position for McAllen. Up the middle, looked him over. And Risa gets Garcia to ground out. Back to him for second out. So out number 2. Now Nate Quintanilla, the DH.
Designated hitter, number 10, Nate Quintanilla.
First pitch he sees is a strike. As we get the grounder to the shortstop. Torres over to first for out number 3. As the Eagles get out of the first inning, not allowing a run. 6-3 for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on base for McAllen. As we go to the bottom of the first, Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. We'll be back with more after this. And we're back live. Bottom of the first. First leading off for the Eagle Pass Eagles, Ray Mendoza, followed by DeAndre Torres, and Isaac Roque is due up for the Eagles as we're live from Blossom Athletic Center, Northeast Stadium. A site of many games, many baseball games out here. As we remember a couple of years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, O'Connor Eagle Pass. We playoffs, baseball playoffs. This site has seen so many historic baseball games, and they're doing some remodeling here and adding some stuff and doing some great things at the Northeast ISD. I want to thank Kelly Parker and Stacy Moore and the staff at the Northeast ISD. As Ray Mendoza will lead off. Gibby Mata is on the mound for Mac High. First pitch he sees, fouls it off, strike one. Want to send a shout out to everybody that's online and streaming at work. It's Friday. Some of you couldn't get off to enjoy some baseball in San Antonio, but guess what? We're bringing it to you on your TV, on your laptop, on your mobile device. Mata, ball one. So 1-1 count. If you're on our Facebook page, make sure you guys like it, share it, and follow it. Also, if you want to send a shout out to somebody, well, guess what? We are here. And fouls that one off into the football field that's adjacent to us here. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Helping us grab those foul balls on your side. Thank you very much.
Misses high, ball 2. Evens out the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3 as Mata changed up the speed and gets Mendoza swinging for out number 1.
8, DeAndre Torres.
Now the hitter is number 8, DeAndre Torres. After this game, we'll be going having our breakfast and then heading out to East Central and setting up over there for the 5:30 matchup. Inside, strike 1. As we got some cloud cover here, it's overcast. Sun is trying to get through. Nice and breezy, with a chance of baseball. That's your forecast, brought to you by Rhyme Country Out of World. DeAndre Torres patiently waiting for his pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. Laces 1, foul, left side, out of play. So evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. As we saw the pitch sequence from Torreira Mendoza, he's probably going to throw something off speed with the 2-2 count here. Try and challenge him with a fastball, but I doubt it. With the wind blowing from right to left, lefties do have. And yeah, he came with a little change of pace on the outside. Ball 3. Full count. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Like I said, the wind blowing from right to left, right field to left field. If you hit it to left, it's going to hang in the air. If you hit it to right, it's probably going to carry. And that ball is hit hard into the gap in right center field, all the way to the wall, at the base of the wall. And Torres in with a stand-up double. As he hit that one hard to the gap in right center field as he hit the base of the wall. So now Roque with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. First pitch and did not hit him. Runner to third. Up the middle, gets through and into center field as Roque gets a RBI single to center. Scores the first run for Eagle Pass here with one out. Now Braulio Rodriguez, the third baseman, coming at the bat. Runner at first is Roque, swing and a miss, strike one. Just adjacent to this stadium is also the airport, so you'll be hearing fouls that one off right side and into the stands. Strike two. So quickly in the hole, no balls, two strikes. Braulio Rodriguez, who is a junior. He's one of three returning starters for Eagle Pass this year. Reyra Mendoza is the other one, and DeAndre Torres is senior. Mata in the dirt. Oddly enough to say that Mac High is one of the Valley teams that usually Eagle Pass sees in the first round of playoffs, knowing that once they make the playoffs, they play one of the Valley schools. So we're seeing early on in the season a possible playoff kind of as far as not scenario, but who you can meet up. So you kind of get an idea of the team from the Valley. 2-2 count. The pitch fouls that one off right side.
Carry out of here, out of play.
Gets into the parking lot. Two count on Rodriguez. One out, one run already in. Roque takes his lead over at first. Outside. Missing. Ball three. Runs the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And ball 4. So he trots over to first. Runners at first and second. Now the hitter, number 19, Edward Mendoza, a freshman, son of the head coach. Misses outside, ball 1. Well, for the Eagles, it's going to get kind of hectic during spring break. They don't have a spring break, so to speak. They play Monday in Laredo against LBJ, and then they come back home on Wednesday to face a very tough team in South San. And then they have on Thursday, United South comes into town. So they got the Wolves, they got the Bobcats, and they got the Panthers coming into town. And of course, we're also going to be there live in all three games. Also, we're going to add a fourth game in our schedule on Tuesday. We'll be at home as the Lady Eagles and runners go.
Out of play, out of the park.
So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes count on Edward Mendoza, the right fielder. We're live on realsportslive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. The pitch is way outside. Ball 2. Evens the count out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Saul Milk is our camera operator. Always a pleasure to have him near me, next to me, adjacent to me, somewhere in the area of me, doing the camera stuff, providing good camera work for you guys to see the action. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the first, 1-0. The Eagles capitalize on a double by Torres as Roque brings them in. RBI single. Runner goes up the middle. Leone plays at first as runners were going. So Roque moves over to third. Braulio to second. Mendoza is put out at first. 4-3 for out number 2. So 2 outs in the inning.
Second baseman five, Alex Luna.
Now the second baseman, Alex Luna, will dig in. Right-handed hitter versus Mata. Gibby Mata, the pitcher for McAllen. Strike 1. So quickly, no balls, 2 strikes on the hitter, Alex Luna. In dirt, ball 1. And lifts it into the glove of the second baseman for out number 3. Flare that didn't have much on it. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and 2 left on base for the Eagle Pass Eagles. We go to the top of the second. Garcia, Bernal, and Vela. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Day at realsportslive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
4 years ago, when we ran for re-election county judge, it was the first time in the history of Maverick County that the county judge didn't have an opponent. Maverick County was embroiled in a big scandal having to do with federal funds. We were able to turn Maverick County around, and now other people want to run. We've reduced our debt from $70 million to $24 million in the last 4 years. We now operate with $3.9 million surplus. On top of that, we're compliant with all of our audits, and we're able to apply for it again. We're here, and we're here to work for you and fight for you. We'll continue to do that. We're not done. I request you for your servidor, David R. Salcedo, during the March primaries. Thank you.
Comida Restaurant, located at 1920 North Veterans Boulevard. Call to order to go at 830-776-7796. We deliver from 11:30 to 3. We have fresh homemade tortillas made daily, so come by 1920 North Veterans Boulevard. Comidas caseras, hechas como en su casa. Vengan a comer con nosotros. We're back live. We start the second inning. Mackay due up is Hector Garcia, followed by Chris Bernal and Jacob Vela. Are not the top three. Now the new pitcher is Jairo Maldonado, a sophomore. Got moved up for this tournament to come out here and do some work on the mound.
Number 11 takes over on the mound for Eagle Pass.
So, one inning for Rolly Risa. His coach is probably going to be using multiple pitchers in these two games today. We go to the top of the second. First pitch he sees.
Heads up, heads up.
And it fouled right here, right where we were, hit the front. And
Hector Garcia, the third baseman, is your batter for McAllen.
Back towards the stands. So strike one on Garcia. Misses, ball one. Game start was 10:20, so 2 hours. Fisted that one. Backhand, shortstop. And throws it away. Nice pickup by the first baseman. Roque did it get past him.
Garcia is crazy with the infield hit.
They give him an infield hit. So now Chris Bernal due up. The catcher for Mackay. No outs. Top of the second. This is low, ball one. Skies it in the infield. Second baseman, after a couple of glove checks and a couple of glove flips, he gets under it for out number one. So now Jacob Vela, the right fielder for Mackay, digs in. Gets Maldonado. Over at first is Garcia, the third baseman. Takes his lead. Fist is that one. Flips it over to second for out number two as they force out Garcia. And Vela gets on a fielder's choice. 6-4 for out number two. So 2 outs here in the top half of the second for Mackay Bulldogs. Now David Sosa, the second baseman, coming up. So runner at first is Vela. First pitch, swings and fouls it out right side. Don't forget, if you're watching us on our different platforms, make sure you call your friends up, call your family. I almost got them leaning. Tell them that they can watch today's game on realsportslive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest, www.riosportslive.com, Facebook page, Real Sports Live, YouTube channel, Real Sports Live. Inside ball one. 1-1 on Sosa. Strike two. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the first. Runner at first. Vela getting on fielder's choice. And misses outside. Evens out the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes, lifted into center field. Mendoza under that one for out number 3 as Jairo Maldonado comes in, takes care of the Mac High Bulldogs. 3 outs. No runs, no hits. Actually, 1 hit, 1 hit. No errors.
No runs, a hit, 1 left.
And 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the second. Eagles coming up to bat. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. When you recycle today, you give the earth a chance for tomorrow. We buy all cans, aluminum, all wheels, copper, yellow brass, steel battery starters, and much, much more. Cash for scrap at EPER Recycling Center. Don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Just call Sal at 513-6675 if you need a car, truck, or SUV. Roadie's Country Fried Chicken. Hey, did you know Roadie's also had buffalo wings, seafood platters, and boneless wings? Don't forget the poppers. Come visit us at 1910 El Indio Highway or call us ahead at 830-773-9189. If you need us to cater, call us at 830-325-4470 for the Roadie's Roadie Truck. Old-fashioned country cooking since 1985. So now the designated hitter, Hector Montoya, leading off, followed by Derek Ibarra and David Lopez, catcher. Top of the second. First pitch swinging. Strike 1. Mata still on the mound for hits it to first base, and the pitcher Mata covers first for out number 1. It was 3-1 for out number 1. Now Derek Ibarra. Mata. First pitch to Ibarra. Foul. changes that one. Pulls the string, swing and a miss, strike 2. Strike 3 as that catches the outside corner. But second out. Bottom half of the second. 1-0 is the score. The Eagles capitalize on the stand-up double by DeAndre Torres, an RBI single after he moved to third on a pass ball. Roque brings him in. So now Lopez sees an inside pitch, ball 1. The sun is wanting to peek out. It is nice and pretty. It's a pretty day. It's a pretty day for baseball. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And tries to bunt himself on. So 1 ball, 2 strikes as he fouls that bunt attempt. Two outs here in the bottom half of the second. Mata trying to get a 3 up and 3 down inning to get back into, and a shot to left field, over the left fielders all the way to the wall as Lopez is on at second as he laces one into left field over the left fielder. And like I was telling you earlier, the wind is blowing from right to left, so anything that is hit in the air to right field or the gap in right, it is going to carry. Anything to the left, anything to the left is going to carry. Anything to the right is going to hang up. So a stand-up double, and courtesy runners, number 14, Christian Barcena.
Your runner 14 at second base. Running for the catcher.
So now Ray Mendoza as Barcena stands at second with 2 outs.
Center fielder number 7.
Scoring chance here for Eagle Pass. As Mendoza, who struck out his first time up, that he saw Mata. Misses low and inside, ball 1. And a grounder to second baseman. Over to first. Takes care of Mendoza for out number 3. That squanders the opportunity to get another run in. 4-3 for out number 3.
No runs, a hit.
No runs, 1 hit. No errors, and 1 left on base. As we complete 2 innings, we go to the third. Listening to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. Top of the third. We're back with more after this. Saritas Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Saritas Tortilla Factory. Valdez Tire Record Service. We're located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. 24/7 record service. We handle commercial and industrial tows. Emergency roadside service. Automotive repair shop is also available. Call us at 830-757-3102 or come by 522 North Pierce Street. Valdez Tire Record Service, proud supporter of Eagle Pass Athletics. Make sure you come by. So we're back live. We're streaming this game on our 5 different platforms. RealSportsLive.com is our website. www.riosportslive.com. Facebook page, Real Sports Live. Like us, share us, and follow us on Facebook. On our YouTube channel, subscribe, Real Sports Live. Top of the third, Jairo Maldonado still on the mound for Eagle Pass. Pitcher matchup is Gibby Mata leading off in this top of the third, followed by Moreno and Nixon. First 3 due up for Mac High. Grounder to short. Over to first for out number 1. As Mata grounds out to the shortstop, Torres for out number 1.
Center fielder, 15. Rigo Moreno.
So Rigo Moreno. And the sun is out. Liking the sun. It's blinding now as the sun is coming out. First pitch to Moreno is a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike on the hitter. Inside, missing. Ball 2. The San Marcos Rattlers are. Ball is lifted high. And an out by Lopez, the catcher. I'm pretty sure that our camera guy got that play. You didn't get it. For out number 2, so Moreno retires. Now the shortstop, Aaron Nixon, who was 0 for 1, tapped it back to the pitcher's first time up. Strike 1. Missing it, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Changes his speed, flares into shallow right field, and Luna goes out there. And so 2 scoreless innings, no runs. No hits, no errors, and none left. The top of the third as we complete 2.5. Your Eagles up as we go to the bottom of the third, 1-0. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Friday Day at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels, located at 3166 Del Rio Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. The best prices in town for wheels, tires, lift kits, and much more. Call them at 830-773-4010. That's Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels. Also, a new location in Uvalde, Texas. The law offices of Orlando Rodriguez, an attorney serving Maverick, Montgomery County, and the greater Houston area. Call us first or learn more at www.rgz.law. 830-201-3092. With 15 years of experience, call us first. Fair, someone with integrity, respect, sincere, and someone you can trust. The law offices of Orlando Rodriguez. So we start the bottom of the third. DeAndre Torres followed by Roque and Rodriguez due up for the Eagles. Torres, the lone run for the Eagles as he started the rally with one out back in the first. We're in the bottom of the third. Torres hit the base of the wall in the gap in right center field. His first time up against Mata. Strike one. Rips one. Snagged by the first baseman. Tells his pitch track, got you.
Nice.
And gets the first.
Should be out by Evan Garcia.
Garcia takes care of 3 unassisted for out number 1.
10, first baseman.
So now Isaac Roque, who has the RBI single, steps in the batter's box. And first pitch he sees, rips it into right field for out for a single.
Third baseman, Braulio Rodriguez.
Now Braulio Rodriguez. Number 12 will be coming in. Richie Luna to pinch run, for Roque.
Number 12, Richie Luna is your first runner at first base. Check that. He's your pitch runner.
So runner at first base is Richie Luna, pinch running for Roque, First pitch, Rodriguez sees, lifts it high, and the ball falls over at second. He waited for the ball to actually fall. He gets forced out at second.
Right fielder 19, Edward Mendoza.
So now Edward Mendoza. It's going to be an error on the first baseman. One 6 was the play for out number 2. So 2 outs in the inning. Mendoza. Strike one. Rodriguez to second. As he takes second on the catcher as the ball came off. First move as soon as he saw it. Mendoza to the shortstop. Shortstop over to first for out number three, excuse me. So, no runs. No runs. One hit.
One left.
One error and one left.
So top four, 1-0
They
Eagle
go
Pass.
to the top of the fourth. Eagle Pass 1. McAllen 0. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Friday Day at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. The law offices of Orlando Rodriguez, an attorney serving Maverick, Montgomery County, and the greater Houston area. Call us first or learn more at www.rgz.law. 830-201-3092. With 15 years of experience, call us first. For fair, someone with integrity, respect, sincere, and someone you can trust. The law offices of Orlando Rodriguez. Fiesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels, located at 3166 Del Rio Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. The best prices in town for wheels, tires, lift kits, and much more. Call them at 830-773-4010. That's Fiesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels. Also, a new location in Uvalde, Texas. So we're back live. As 1-0, we're in the top of the fourth. Garcia, Quintanilla, and Garcia due up for McAllen. 1-0 the score. Eagles got that one in the bottom of the first. So ball one on Garcia. So comes back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Maldonado on Ebony Garcia, the first baseman, who was 0 for 1, grounded out to the pitcher. This is inside. Ball 3. So 3-1 the count. There's some bullpen action for the Eagles. Looks like Victor Perry, a grounder, the shortstop. Over to first for out number 1. So 6-3 for out number 1, and the Eagles. So now Nate Quintanilla.
Designated hitter number 10. 8, Quintanilla.
Grounder to the third base side, and the coach over there picking it off, and foul territory, strike 1. Fouls that one off. Strike 2. Way ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes on Quintanilla. Maldonado working his 3rd inning of work. Came in his 2nd. Gave up a hit. Got defensive help in the 3rd. Now 1 out here in the 4th, top of the 4th. So 2 in the 3rd. Strike 3 as he catches. So 2nd out of the inning.
Third baseman 16, Hector Garcia.
Lifts it high. Under it is Luna. And a 1-2-3 inning for Maldonado and the Eagles. We go to the bottom half of the 4th. Eagles still up, 1-0. We'll be back with more after this. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We go to the bottom half after 3.5 innings. Your Eagle Pass Eagles ahead 1-0.
Valdez Tire Record Service. We're located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. 24/7 record service. We handle commercial and industrial tows. Emergency roadside service. Automotive repair shop is also available. Call us at 830-757-3102 or come by 522 North Pierce Street. Valdez Tire Record Service, proud supporter of Eagle Pass Athletics. Make sure you come by.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory. Oh, we're in the bottom of the 4th, and the Eagles are up 1-0. Alex Luna, the leading off the inning, followed by Hector Montoya and Derek Ibarra, due up for the Eagles. Fouls that one off. Strike 2. Misses outside, ball 1. Misses outside, ball 2. Runs the count, ball 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 as Luna goes down looking for out number 1.
Designated hitter 17.
So now Hector Montoya, the designated hitter, grounded out to the first baseman his first time up. This is away, ball 1. Game time was 10:20. We're about an hour into the game. We're in the bottom half of the fourth. 1-0. Eagle Pass got their lone run in the first inning. Two balls, no strikes on Montoya. Misses inside, ball 3. So 3-0 the count. Misses outside, ball 4. Montoya reaches on a walk for Derek Ibarra.
Left fielder 6. Derek Ibarra.
And bunted foul. Strike 1. There's 1 out in the inning. Runner at first base is Hector Montoya. He just finished trotting over to first with a walk. Freddie Heredia bringing you all the live action from San Antonio, Texas. We're at the Blossom Athletic Center, Northeast Stadium. Pitcher is paying attention to Montoya, not to get too much of a lead. Barra swings and misses over to first, not in time. Ibarra 0 for 1 today. Struck out back in the second inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Foul tips that one into the glove of the catcher. Strike 3 for out number 2. It's his second strikeout.
Catcher, number 1, David Lopez.
So now David Lopez, who has a hit, has a double to left. Already saw Mata, and a bunted right up to the pitcher. He was trying to get on, trying to get it down to the third base side. 1-3 for out number 3. As we play 4 complete innings. Still, your Eagle Pass Eagles 1, Mackay 0. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base for the Eagles. So we go to the top of the 5th. We'll be back with more after this.
Roadie's Country Fried Chicken. Hey, Did you know Roadies also had buffalo wings, seafood platters, and boneless wings? Don't forget the poppers. Come visit us at 1910 El Indio Highway or call us ahead at 830-773-9189. If you need us to cater, call us at 830-325-4470 for the Roadies Roadie Truck. Old-fashioned country cooking since 1985.
Just call Sal over at 513-6675, Brown of Eagle Pass. Brown, Chevy, Buick, GMC of Eagle Pass. Just call Sal Salvatorio. If you need a car, truck, or SUV, pre-owned or new, call Sal at 513-6675.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. When you recycle today, you give the earth a chance for tomorrow. We buy all cans, aluminum, all wheels, copper, yellow brass, steel battery starters, and much, much more. Cash for scrap at EPER Recycling Center. Don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Well, we're in the top of the fifth. We're back live, realsportslive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. Make sure you visit our website, www.riosportslive.com. Facebook page, share it, like it, follow it, Real Sports Live. Our YouTube channel, subscribe, Real Sports Live, Roku TV and Apple TV. So 5 different platforms that you can watch today's game, and you can watch us all season long for softball, for baseball, soccer, as we just finished doing a slew of basketball playoff games. First pitch to Bernal, lifted high into left center field, and under it for out number 1 is Mendoza. So 1 pitch, 1 out, as Maldonado has been efficient here coming in after Risa came in a second. Has now pitched 3 innings, going into his 4th inning of work. Now hitting is Jacob Vela, the right fielder. Grounder to the shortstop. Torres over to first for out number 2. 6-3 for out number 2.
Second baseman, number 5, David Sosa.
So now David Sosa, the second baseman, who's 0 for 1, flat out to center field, his first time up. 2 outs in the top half of the 5th. Misses inside, ball 1. Foul ball, right side. So 1-1 the count now. Misses low and away, ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike on the hitter. Misses inside, ball 3. So 3-1 the count. With 2 outs, the top half of the 5th. Misses, ball 4 in the dirt. Gives up a walk to Sosa. Sosa over to first. Now the pitcher, Gibby Mata, who's 0 for 1, grounded out to the shortstop back in the third inning.
Pitcher, number 8, Gibby Mata.
Two-out rally is what the Mackay fans out here that made the trip from McAllen. This is inside ball 1. David Lopez will go out there and talk to his pitcher. Strike right down the pipe. Inside missing. Ball 3. And walks Mata. So runners at first and second with 2 outs.
Center fielder, 15, Rigo Moreno.
Now Rigo Moreno.
Raul Martinez is your courtesy runner at first base.
So the courtesy runner, they're talking it over. So Maldonado, Coach Villa, the pitching coach, go out there and talk to Maldonado to settle him down. 2 outs, 1-0 the score, top half of the 5th. As Mackay has a courtesy runner, number 22. Get his name here in a bit. Moreno, who's walked and flat out to the catcher. A grounder to the second baseman. And right through the wickets of the second baseman. All the way around. Another as Luna, a routine ground ball, makes it an eventful ground ball. And the run, Sosa scores from second to tie up the ball game. Courtesy runner gets the third, number 22, and now Aaron Nixon with 2 outs. The game is tied at 1-1. Costly error there by the second baseman. And it's been one of those kind of seasons for Mendoza and his baseball team. An error here, an error there. pitch is a ball. So with 2 outs, they tie up the ball game 1-1. We go to the top half of the 5th right now. Runner at third, first and third. So the go-ahead run is at third base for Aaron Nixon, the shortstop, who's 0 for 2. Runner goes, swings, and foul ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike on the hitter. This is outside. Fouls that one backside. Evens at the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Nixon, shortstop for McAllen. Runner goes, and a fly ball that's curving foul into the bullpen. So Nixon again, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch is in the dirt. Doesn't get away for the runner to come home. So full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1-1. Runner at first and third. Runner goes and lifted into the gap in right center field. 1 run comes in, and to third is Moreno. A 2-out RBI single. And they take a 1-run lead here in the top of the 5th. Mendoza will come out and give a nice pat to Maldonado as he worked. It was a costly error by his second baseman that could have ended the rally. No, continued it, so Maldonado exits with the runners on first and third issued to him. Kaido pitch 3 2/3 of an inning. Struck out 1. Gave up 2 walks.
Ladies and gentlemen, taking over on the mound for Eagle Pass, number 15, Victor Perry.
2 hits, 2 runs, and 1 earned. Well, maybe a little bit more because these 2 that are on the bases are charged to him. We're in the top of the 5th. It is 2-1. 2 runs come in here in the top of the 5th. Now Victor Perry inserted. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Friday Day at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
Eat EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. When you recycle today, you give the earth a chance for tomorrow. We buy all cans, aluminum, all wheels, copper, yellow brass, steel battery starters, and much, much more. Cash for scrap at EPER Recycling Center. Don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Mi Pueblo Restaurant, located at 1920 North Veterans Boulevard. Call to order to go at 830-776-7796. We deliver. We have breakfast and lunch buffet from 7 to 11 and from 11:30 to 3. We have fresh homemade tortillas made daily, so come by 1920 North Veterans Boulevard. Comidas caseras, hechas como en su casa. Vengan a comer con nosotros.
Could have been out of the inning. We're in the top of the fifth. 2-1 is the score. Runners at first and third. Costly error by the second baseman, and it happens like that after walking two. The error by the second baseman after having 2 outs could have been out of the inning with not allowing a run, and the ball gets past the catcher. First pitch from Perry in the dirt, and they score another run. Moving over, and late in the game for the Eagles this year has been, one inning where they give up some runs and they can't come back to gather themselves. Has been the issue for Coach Mendoza and the Eagles. Victor Perry is pitching against Abby Garcia. 1 ball, 1 strike. The first pitch from Perry was in the dirt. Great job by the catcher, Lopez, but the ball is hit hard, and it is going, gone for a 2-run homer for the first baseman. Left it over the plate and deposited it into left center field over the wall. 350 maybe, 345, 350 as Garcia tags Perry. So with 2 outs, the Mackay faithful that came from McAllen were shouting 2-out rally, and that's what they've done. They've rallied it to score 5 runs in this top half of the 5th. First pitch to Rodriguez, and another error by the third baseman gets Quintanilla over to first.
Third baseman 16, Hector Garcia.
So Hector Garcia. So with 2 outs, everything has happened for Mackay. Really can't do much. It all unravels. That's why you play the game of baseball. You never know what happens. Ball 1. So runner to second base after the wild pitch from the pitcher. Rips a single to left. Play at the plate, not in time. Quintanilla scores an RBI single by Garcia to left. Makes it 6-1.
Catcher 21, Chris Bernal.
And the one that led off the inning, who flew out to center, Chris Bernal, is as the Mackay Bulldogs chanting the Baja Boys, who let the dogs out. Very fitting. The Bulldogs have bursted out here. 6 runs in this inning in the top half of the 5th after having 2 outs, having 2 runners on, and a routine ground ball to the second baseman. At the second baseman, made it eventful and not able to get that ever so elusive third out for them. So 3-1 count as they've gone around the order. Game was at 10:20, so we're about going on 2 hours. Runner goes, throw down to second, in time. So it was a ball 4. The 3-1 count. So a little bit of
Right fielder 2, Isabella.
So now Jacob Vela, who grounded out to the shortstop. There is a courtesy runner for the catcher, number 7 now coming in.
Matt Moreno, number 7, is your runner at first base.
As Victor Perry exits. Perry coming in and giving up that home run, that 2-run homer. So 2 runs, 3 runs are added to him. Two earned runs to So now
Second
Christian
tempo on the
Barcena.
mound for Eagle Pass. 14, Christian Barcena.
So we'll step aside real quick and we'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Friday Day on RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
4 years ago, when we ran for re-election as county judge, it was the first time in the history of Maverick County that the county just didn't have one. Maverick County was embroiled in a big scandal having to do with federal funds. We were able to turn Maverick County around, and now other people want to run. We've reduced our debt from $70 million to $24 million in those 4 years. Now operate with $3.9 million surplus, and on top of that, we're compliant with all of our audits, and we're able to apply for funding. We're here, and we're here to work for you and fight for you. We'll continue to do that. We're not done. I humbly request your vote for your servidor, David R. Saucedo, during the March primaries. Thank you.
So we're back live, and Barcena has already gotten his warm-up pitches. So Garcia over to second. Bernal over at first. Ball one to Jacob Vela. Catches that outside corner, strike one. So 1 ball, 1 strike.
And again, Rattlers and Unicorns will take your alliance as soon as you get those to us at your convenience, please.
Strike two. Christian Barcena, a sophomore for the Eagles. Misses inside, ball two. So all the 6 runs came in with 2 outs. A 2-out rally for the Bulldogs here in the top of the 5th have opened the game up and leading by 5 runs, 6-1. Capped off with that 2-run homer to got him at second. A nice pickoff move by Barcena. Gets Garcia over at second.
6 runs on 3 hits, so 2 errors in the field, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 5, 6-1.
So
Bulldogs.
6 runs come into that in that inning. 6 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, and 1 left on base. So after 4.5, your Eagle Pass Eagles 1, Mackay Bulldogs 6. We'll be back with more after this. We're back live, realsportslive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest, as we get the bottom half of the fifth going. The Eagles down by 5 runs. Ray Mendoza leading off the inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. And gets his second called strike. Mendoza 0 for 2 today. Struck out and grounded out to second. His last time up. And hits Mendoza as he trots over to first, hit by a pitch.
Mendoza awarded first on the hit batsman.
So now
DeAndre Torres, shortstop.
DeAndre Torres, the shortstop. First pitch to Torres is a ball. Ball 2 on Torres. So they're going to be talking to Mata. Mata in his 5th inning of work. We're going to step away real quick. So down by 5, runner at first, bottom of the 5th. Eagles looking to come back here in the bottom half. Mendoza over at first after getting hit by a pitch. Torres missed outside, ball 3. So in some trouble here early on in the inning for Gibby Mata, the starting pitcher for Mac High, who's gone 4 complete innings. Misses, actually gets called strike on the inside corner. So 3-1 count, no outs. Misses, ball 4. So there is, I don't see,
number 10, Isaac Roque.
I don't see any movement in the bullpen for Mac High. Now Isaac Roque, who's 2 for 2 with an RBI. So runner at first and second with no outs, down by 5. First pitch inside, strike 1. Misses low, ball one. So 1 ball, 1 strike on the hitter. 12 noon. Looks to be maybe the lifts it right side. First baseman trying to get to the ball, could not get to. Falls foul in foul territory, right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And ripped up the middle. As Mendoza will stay at third. DeAndre to second. And Roque gets his third hit of the day. He's 3 for 3. Now Braulio Rodriguez.
Braulio Rodriguez is your hitter. Number 21, the third baseman.
So now we're in the bottom half of the 5th, down by 5, bases loaded, no outs here in the inning. 6 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Mackay Bulldogs. 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Eagles. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. All the runners take their leads. Bases loaded, chuck full of Eagles. Misses low and outside. Ball one, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is just outside, ball 2. He does have power, Rodriguez. If he does get a hold of one, he can put it over the left field wall. So 3-1 the count, 3 balls, 1 strike. So 3-1 count, and lifts it to deep center field. Back is the center fielder, tagging. Ball comes into third base, safe at third. So sacrifice fly by Braulio Rodriguez. An RBI as he brings in Ray for the second run.
Fielder 19, Edward Mendoza.
Roque stays at first. Edward Mendoza, who's 0 for 2. 1 out in the inning. The bottom of the 5th. On deck is Christian Del Bosque. Gonna be a outside ball 1. So Gibby Mata on the mound for Mackay. Going for and a third innings. Still on there, trying to get out of this mess. Throw over to first, not in time. There's the catcher. Catches the outside corner, strike one. So 1 ball, 1 strike on the hitter. 12:06 in the afternoon. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So runners at first and third with 1 out. Down by 4. Fouls that one off. Stays alive in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Misses outside, ball 2. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes on Edward Mendoza. Sacrifice, a hit by a pitch. Hit by a pitch on the leadoff hitter, Ray Mendoza. A walk issued to DeAndre Torres. A hit single to center field, bloated the bases. A sacrifice fly. And ball 3, full count. And a sacrifice fly by Braulio Rodriguez to bring in, tagging over at third was Ray Mendoza. He comes in to score the second run for the Eagles as they cut it to 6-2. We're in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Runners at first and third. Mendoza at the plate. And missing low, ball 4. Christian Del Bosque will be checking in, hitting for Alex Luna.
Ladies and gentlemen, stepping in the hit for Eagle Pass 13, Christian Del Bosque.
(6-2) loads up the bases again, so bases loaded for Eagle Pass for Christian Del Bosque. First pitch he sees is a strike. So coach for Matt Kai is leaving Gibby Mata out there to fend for himself as far as get out of the inning. Del Bosque looks at ball 1 outside, ball 1, strike 1. So 1-1 the count now. Fouls it off to the screen. Strike 2. Finding himself with a 1 ball, 2 strikes count. Bases loaded. Torres at third. Roque at second. Mendoza, Edward at first. With the pinch hitter, Christian Del Bosque. And hits it, flares it into shallow left field. throwing home as Mata gives up a pinch hit RBI single. So runners advance. Still bases loaded. Hector Montoya, and coach will be coming out. Really didn't see anybody out there warming up, and I think they're gonna have the third baseman coming in. So Del Bosque will exit, and number 3 is going to be courtesy running. Pretty sure they're going to be bringing in Del Bosque to catch if we get into the 6. But
attention, please. Taking over on the mound for McAllen Bulldogs.
so now number 16, Hector Garcia, is the new pitcher. So 4 1/3 inning for Gibby Mata for McKay. As we see Garcia on the mound warming up. Are you tired of paying for cable? Tired of paying for channels that you don't even watch? What if you can pay for cable once? Just once. Get unlimited access to TV shows, movies, all sporting events, including NFL Sunday Ticket, NBA League Pass, MLB, all pay-per-view events. Again, just for one purchase. That's it, one time. And I'm not talking about the jailbroken Fire Stick. Those things don't work as they only stream free internet streams. This box streams private HD streams only available to customers on this Stream Smart box. Get your free stream box today. Text Joe at 210-446-8881. Ask him to send you a demo video over text that you can see how the box works. These boxes are sold for $300, but tell him you heard it on realsportslive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. Tell him you heard it from Freddie. Tell him I sent you. You'll get one. You'll get a one-time $80 discount. That's right. Instead of you paying $300, you pay $220. That's a one-time unlimited cable TV. Yes, live TV too. TNT, Bravo, HBO, Showtime, Fox, all the live channels too. Call today, 210-446-8881. Tell them Freddie sent you to get an $80 discount on the retail price. Call or text 210-446-8881. That's Smart Stream USA. One out.
Hit for Eagle Pass. Designated hitter 17, Hector Montoya.
So we have one out here in the bottom half of the 5th. 2 runs have come in for the Eagles. Bases loaded. Now Hector Garcia will try and close the door as the Eagles have the home half of the 5th. Bases loaded. Roque at 3rd. Mendoza at 2nd. And now the courtesy runner is Isaac Gonzalez at 1st. For Hector Montoya, the designated hitter. A balk. So Garcia on the mound. This is outside ball 1. The Eagles went 0-2 yesterday, losing both games. 12-5 to Corpus Christi Moody and 7-3 to Madison. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 6-3, bases loaded. Hector Montoya, the DH. Missing outside, ball 2. Misses outside, ball 3. So Montoya being very patient here with 1 out in the inning and bases loaded. A walk is as good as a hit. A walk scores a run. And he's patient enough to see himself get an RBI as he walks in a run. Runners advance, still bases loaded. So now the number 24, CJ Jimenez, will be
Into the haircut area.
Jimenez will be the pinch hitter.
CJ Jimenez, 24 is your pinch hitter.
Ball 1. Strike 1. So 1-1 the count. Lifts it high behind the plate. And under it is the catcher for out number 2. So 6-4 the score. 2 outs as the Eric Heredia is in for Hector Montoya at first. Ball 1 on David Lopez. Looks to be a last bat for the Eagles as they can win the game here. They can tie it up with a hit. Ball 2. As Hector Garcia on the mound trying to close it out for McAllen. A single scores 2. Two outs. Comes back, strike 1. So Hector Garcia on the mound for McAllen, trying to shut the door here and close out the game. Lopez at the plate, misses high. So has a 3-1 count now. Very patient. Time is called as the first baseman, actually the infield, the whole infield is coming in. We'll step away real quick. We'll be back with more. We're back. They're probably discussing where they're going to go eat lunch after this. There's a lot of good restaurants around the area. That's what they're talking about. Tell Coach that we need to go eat somewhere. So a walk scores a run.
Our time limit has expired. We will complete the inning.
So time has expired. They will complete the inning. For the Eagles, it means and a tapper back to the pitcher for out number 3.
Our final line score. Count 6 runs on 4 hits, no errors. Eagle pass 4 and 6 hits, 2 errors.
And for the Eagles, 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left on base. So
San Marcos, New Braunfels.
6-4, the final from the Northeast Stadium, Blossom Athletic Center. Freddie Heredia, RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. You can go back and watch this game as its entirety. Also, we're going to have it archived. But once again, the final, Eagle Pass 4, Mac High 6. Till next time, guys, this is Freddie Heredia, RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. Keep talking sports. Don't forget, 5:30, game start for the second game. Later on tonight, East Central. We're at East Central. Good day.